Welcome to Unhinged Magi! Okay, we got something fun for them today,
yes,
don't we?
Yes, we do. Well, you do.
Well, yeah, I got something here in my lap. Okay, so I was on eBay just a little bit ago, and I just saw the most amazing thing when I was randomly searching. It's this big pile of cardboard and paper and stuff right here. Well, you know what this is?
I do, because I can see it.
This is an enormous stack of InQuest Magazines. I don't know if I have on the camera there. It might be too far over.
There you go.
It's an enormous stack of InQuest Magazines that go from the very first edition all the way down to, let's see, what is the latest ones here? What are those on the bottom?
Alright, let's see. 38. Oh, God,
here's the first edition InQuest Magazine right here.
Alright, this is the last one. We have number 38, but look up here. Chaos Orb.
Does it show the date on it? Right down there. Yeah, June 1999, where that is.
That's 95 on top.
Yeah, and this one was 1995 because even though Magic started in 93, they weren't actually doing these magazines right off the bat.
No. Which one was first? Scry?
No, InQuest I think was first, and then Scry came a little bit after. That's at least to my knowledge. I mean, somebody online can probably correct me. Probably Tavis.
Yeah.
Tavis!
Where are you?
He can probably correct us.
Yeah, you can.
When he lands. I'm just waiting for him to land.
Because I remember I used the Scry. I didn't use InQuest.
Okay, so now the reason I wanted all of these is because
they're awesome.
It's awesome. There's a bunch of these that I actually used to buy, and when I was first playing Magic in Chico, California, I would go to the tournaments and of course play and meet people and stuff. But then I would always, when I was at a bookstore, I'd always get a Magic magazine, and the main thing I wanted, of course, was the price list. Because back in those days, you didn't have online prices. You really had to go off.
You had to have the magazine.
Yeah, you had to.
Or you had to trust people, and that's bad.
Yeah, because people would rip you off.
They like it.
And so the price guides in these were really invaluable for making a trade actually happen. But the price guides weren't always correct with what the local prices actually were, for one thing. But for another thing, it was a little bit of speculation, I think, just based on what the people that were doing the magazine would just have to guess at.
Yeah.
And so it's a good question on some of the cards that they thought were going to be really good. First of all, did they really turn out to be that good? And maybe was it all the magazine saying oh, this card is going to be big? One I remember for sure was when Balduvian Horde from Alliances came out.
Yeah.
Now, Balduvian Horde, everybody called it the Sunburned Juzum Jin. And because it was a 5/5 for 4 mana, so everyone was all excited about it.
Yeah.
But the discard ended up being so bad, especially in a red deck that can't refill its hand very well. That
right, because it wasn't enough draw. Yeah.
Yeah. So is it possible that it really wasn't that good a card, but then the magazines pumped it up so much that everybody got excited and ran out and spent $20 to go get their Balduvian Horde, but then it ended up not being that good?
Actually, that kind of happens still today, doesn't it?
Yeah, there probably is a little bit of that today, which is worth mentioning. Look at, I'm taking it out of the sleeve.
Oh my God, why are you doing that? It's supposed to be mint in box, my friend.
Because we're going to look at it.
Oh.
I bought these just like my cards, because these weren't collector items. I wanted to open these up and look at them.
There's Ice Age coming out.
Is there really? There's an Ice Age card?
Turn this.
Oh yeah, Ice Age. The newest set to be coming out in Magic the Gathering. Look at this too. There's an insert that's still in there.
Oh yeah, but it's.
Oh, one of them is gone.
You got ripped off, my friend. I write the company.
Yeah, it's Rage. Rage is actually still in there. Okay, so anyways, in just a second we're going to turn the camera around and actually talk about the prices that we see inside of this and the kind of the memories and stuff that it brings back. But you said that you collected Scry magazines.
I did.
Okay, did you have a reason for going for Scry instead of InQuest?
No, I just was more familiar with it, actually.
Oh, okay.
And I really just needed a baseline on price for trade, so I could actually know which card was considered to be the best.
So you figured if you stuck with Scry, instead of going Scry, InQuest, back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that being a thing, back in the day when you'd sit down at a trade, everybody would have to agree on which price guide you're looking at. And then you'd also agree, are we looking at the high price, the low price? What are we looking at?
Yeah.
If it's usually what we do is if it was cash on the table, then cash would equate to the lower price is what we would do, because you could always trade cards for cards. But cash could go get anything. And so cash was considered more valuable than the price value to put on the cards in the magazine.
Usually you get 30% off of that.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe we should turn the camera around now and look at some of these.
Let's do this.
Okay. Okay, here we are. we are going to start flipping through issue number 1.
And you're sure it's okay to do that?
Yep, I'm sure.
Do you have any rage?
I do not. Well, actually, you know what? I have a lot of sealed rage.
What?
Like I have booster packs and boxes. Oh yeah, I've got a ton.
I've never even played it.
Like the store at the local mall was selling it for cheap because nobody cared, and so I just bought a bunch of it, and I figured maybe someday it'll be worth something.
No, I played Innistrad. I wonder if we're gonna see any of that. There's InQuest. I don't even remember that.
Casting call.
Look at that. That's
Yeah.
a stack of cards there. Ah. Oh yeah.
So
the comic books.
Who the hell are we? I like the way they started out. Now let's just get right to the point here, right?
Yeah. Well, they needed to announce themselves somehow.
Yeah.
Did you ever do this, the Shadow Mages?
No, I never did that.
Yeah, I have a comic book of that somewhere. Battle Lords.
Never did that.
I never did either. It sounds funny.
I did read the letters to the editor.
What?
That was like this kind of section. Like people would write in letters, and then the editors of the magazine would like reply to people. I did used to read through those. They were pretty funny sometimes. The guys had a great sense of humor.
There's
Revised.
Revised.
Look at that. A new Magic the Gathering set is on the way.
I guess this would be 4th edition?
Yeah, because this was 1995 is when this magazine
Yeah.
came out. Yeah, so that was 4th edition says 94 on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or does Revised say
No,
94?
94 is revised, I believe.
Yeah.
But revised has nothing on it.
So in the days when this magazine came out, it was already established that, you know, the Alpha Beta Unlimited were extremely rare. The prices had already gone up. People were already no longer trading their Shivan Dragon for a Lotus and things like that.
You mean
at
like
this point.
I traded my Royal for a Lotus?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, other way around. I traded my Lotus for a Royal. But yeah, see, I was always surprised that 4th edition even came out because there was so much revised that people were donking off for $35 a box.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't moving. So why print this?
Yeah. Be nice to have some of those revised boxes now. Spellfire. I don't care about any
Ice Age coming.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Ice Age. And actually, that was one of the very first expansions that Wizard was actually planning, I think. But then they delayed it.
No, but this one, Ice Age actually made me mad because that's when I went to the store and they said I couldn't use my dual lands anymore.
Yeah.
What? You got to use the pain lands. Why? Cause they're new.
Yeah.
They never
want you to
gave me a
keep
really
buying
good
packs.
reason.
There's a price guide in there that I'm really excited to see, too.
Strange things in the night.
Now, notice how much non-magic stuff is in here, also. They really, like, went wide. You know, trying to see, like, what kind of stuff's going to take off. What sections do people like the most? Because I'll note that, like, the later InQuests were very magic-focused.
There we go.
Now, Dave's Dugout. Is that the beginning of Dave and Adam's Card World?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, does it say where that one is at? Albany, California? Okay, no, that's not Dave and Adam's.
Now, I ordered from back then West Coast Card Company.
Mm-hmm.
And they were looking... There's a... Yay!
To beat the Moxes. Okay, so they're giving you a strategy here on how to beat decks with Moxes. That really kind of dates it. That tells you, like, you know, how much people at this point already knew how good those cards were.
Yep. You got your one Maze of Ith.
Yeah. This Bayou Lightning deck. Make sure that's in focus. Everybody can see it. Yeah.
Ballads! Yes!
Yeah.
Ballads are a thing again!
At least they were then.
I loved my Thallid deck. It was hilarious. Hey, there's Jahan.
Oh, yeah. Right there next to Magic cards.
Yep.
I'm sure Tavis would have something to say about that. They had a lot of these kind of articles where, like, they would talk about mechanics and what works and what doesn't, or they'd have puzzles for you to solve. I don't know if they did the puzzles in this magazine or not.
I thought they did the puzzles in Scry. So I remember doing the puzzles.
Where it's
you're
like,
trying to find
like you're
out
going
how
to
you
lose.
You're going to lose unless you kill them
Yeah.
in this round. Yes. Those are fun.
Win every single Magic card. Anatomy of a card. Huh. Grand prize, one winner. Let's see here.
If you won, make a comment below.
Wow. Yeah. Who won that?
Does anybody even know? Is it recorded somewhere? Hey, look, random humans.
Talking about movies and stuff like that. Yeah, they really cut wide, on this first issue. I guess they had no idea
what to do.
Yeah.
Ultimate Chaos.
Which is the best card game? They're asking right there in that article. I'm sure that was the question on their mind.
True.
What are we going to cover? We're going to make a magazine, but what will it be about?
Dude, this is awesome.
I'm so excited to see the price guide. You're going to be like, what?
Gen Con. Armada. Like rats on cocaine.
That is magic.
Yep.
An addict's account of the pricing collectible cards. See, this is like, we have so many topics where we talk about people were collecting and to some degree investing.
Berserk, a game breaker, has risen from $8 to $16 since December.
Oh my gosh.
That's terrible.
Yes,
the game-breaking Black Lotus may soon reach $200. Level as easy as $100.
Oh my gosh.
What morons. They'll never get there.
Yeah, never. This game's going to die.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Power ratings. So yeah, since this is the first issue, they're talking about how they rate. Like, so when you go through the price guide, you actually understand what they're talking about. And here we go.
The prices.
And they split this into two sections later on. See how right now you've got prices right here. Let me see if I can zoom in. You've got prices, but then you've also got the descriptions of the actual cards and stuff, right? Like here's Mox's right here.
I don't think Scry had the descriptions.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that price right there on that Mox? $150, man. And this is Alpha. Alpha Moxes for $150.
You can get a Black Lotus Alpha for $200.
Yeah, the Black Lotus might rise to $200. It already is! Right here in your magazine, guys.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they were referring to the Unlimited.
I got to see the revised dual lands and the unlimited power. Okay, there's beta set.
Okay.
Okay, so now, yeah, see, they just went to like the normal format. This is what all of them were for a while.
It just says $175 for the Black Lotus.
Uh-huh.
Slightly cheaper.
What about the Moxes? Where are those at? Artifacts?
Right here. 110.
110. So the Alpha was more expensive initially. Because I know that reversed for a while. When the Alpha was deemed illegal for tournaments because of the rounded corners.
Yep.
There's the Unlimited Edition. Okay, this is what I'm curious about.
$150
for a Black Lotus.
Okay,
what about the Moxen?
$80.
$80. Can you guys see that? There we go. The Mox is right here.
Sign me up.
$80. Wow.
Revised edition.
Okay,
There you go.
now the dual lands.
All right, so let's see. We'll carve this up a little. We got black, green, red lands. Here we go, lands. They broke it out. So, who wants a bad lands for $6?
Oh my gosh. $6, people. What about the Underground Sea?
Underground Sea is also $6.
So
everything.
Camera's probably shaking him.
The most expensive card. Seriously, Plateau.
Plateau?
Yeah, $7.
Oh my gosh! Gotta get that bolt.
What? Why is that one $7?
Oh my gosh!
I thought blue black was always king.
That's what I thought as well, but apparently not. Plateau.
Apparently, 1995 Plateau was $7.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now here, look up Bazaar of Baghdad.
Oh yeah, that was cheap. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be under the land section. Why did they change it? It wasn't ordered.
Yeah, they changed their format around a few times. There's lands.
Lands. $15.
$15, people. Bazaar of Baghdad. Go get your Bazaar of Baghdad.
Let's see. Library should be more expensive. Yeah, 25.
Yeah, because that was clearly recognized to be good.
Yep.
Bazaar of Baghdad actually sucked for a while. That card remained $30 for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
For years and years.
Until someone used it for dredge and then had a good time. And then just told everyone, well, you're dud.
And they would do a lot of this kind of stuff too, where they would talk about like, hey, look at this combo that you can do. Look at how these cards come together.
Yep. That's actually a good thing, though.
Yeah.
I think I probably would have read this one before Scry. Because they didn't have what it does in the Scry, which is a list of cards. Let's see. Mishra's Workshop. $12 for Mishra's Workshop.
$12 for Mishra's Workshop.
So nice.
Oh my gosh.
Mana Drain's $10 though. That's pretty expensive back then. No. That's Mold Demon.
Mana Drain was clearly recognized as good.
Mold Demon was $10. I'm a little surprised by that.
This is back in the days when stuff like Shivan Dragon was still like an expensive card.
True. Let's see. Where are you? Let's see. Blue, Outer Spawn. There's Mana Drain. $14. Okay.
There you go.
At least it's a little more expensive than Mold Demon.
Costs as much as a Bazaar of Baghdad.
Yeah.
And add an uncommon rarity.
Oh yeah, Time Elemental is $27.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Time Elemental is literally twice as much as Mana Drain.
I used the crud out of Time Elemental. I even put it in that deck. Sending stuff back to your hand is priceless.
Mirror Universe was huge back in this kind of day too.
Yeah, it's because Channel was fantastic. You channel, you bleed yourself down, and then you use Mirror Universe and say, well, you can have one life.
Okay, that's probably pretty good, you think?
Oh, yeah. This is fun.
Okay, this is a fun little walk through memory lane.
Yeah.
If you guys are interested to go through the stack of the rest of the cards, or the old magazines and stuff, just tell me. We'll go back and go through all these and maybe have pictures or other things. But yeah, I can't believe I found this on eBay.
So good.
It was amazing.
Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
Where's Waldo's wallet?
Where's his wallet? Yeah, I know where my wallet went. Right out the door. Thanks a lot, Magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.